Yeah,
Back
yo,
in this bitch,
back in this
bro.
motherfucker, man. You already knew.
Motherfucking Riverside, motherfucker.
Riverside, motherfucker, yo. Telling you, bro. You know what happened to me, fam?
What?
Fucking, yo, you remember when that storm was happening?
Which one?
That major fucking storm.
Like the other day?
Yeah, the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I'm taking out the garbage and all of that.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And my garage is fully open. So it's like nobody else on the block. My garage open. I'm putting out the garbage noticeably.
Right.
There's a lady. This is at nighttime. There's a lady that's walking, like from my left side.
Okay.
So I'm noticeably on the street putting my garbage away. And Shorty's like, let's say a house away.
Yeah.
When she comes to my house, fam, she literally ran, fam. Ran. Like, dog, she literally ran past my house and stopped like 2-3 houses later. Like, and then was looking back at me. And I was just like, what? Yo, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy, fam. Like, it was like, I'm like, we're still doing that? Like,
Yo, you know what, bro? When that type of shit happens to me, like, not obviously that sounded extreme. Like that sounded like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like,
I try to look at it like this, because it's funny you say that, because there's actually a woman that lives in my building, actually on my floor, and she's a little. I don't even know what the fuck she is, bro. She looks like she could be fucking Brazilian or some shit. Like, I don't know. She looks like just like, I don't know, like an Indian type of look. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
not Indian. You know what I'm saying? And I started noticing that this bitch would avoid, like, for instance, like, if we was about to be in the same elevator, she's gonna either stay in the lobby. She won't get an elevator with me, type shit.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll avoid
that
shit.
that whole interaction.
Whole shit. Won't give me no eye contact. Like, everybody in the building is just a thing in the building where everybody says hi to each other. And I've seen her say hi to other people. You feel what I'm saying? But won't make eye contact with me, nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it actually got to the point where it started pissing me off, bro. Yeah. I'm like, yo, bitch, like you, like, listen. And then so it makes you start thinking, bro. I'm getting cheese enough to the point where I'm thinking now about this, right? And I thought to myself, yo, bro, like, like, now I don't know what this bitch done went through yet, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know, bro. Maybe she was, you know what I'm saying, graped. You know what I'm saying?
Like to say,
right, by somebody, looking like us or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's not that, then and then you have to think to yourself, like, well, if it's not that, then what is she? What? So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Racism, bro? Like, if that's what it is, bro, what the fuck are you supposed to really do? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing. So I guess I can conclude with, I just try not to let it bother me no more. And I try to give them the benefit of the doubt of, like, okay, because for every one person that does that, there's 15, 20, 25 people that are just normal and just like look at you and just be like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And have the ability to, because in my opinion, it's just like, bro, if you can't read my energy, then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who can, like, if you can't understand and look at somebody and tell that, you know what I'm saying, that there's no bad vibe, then you must be you must be traumatized of something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, in retrospect, especially after what you just said, like, like, maybe there was an interaction with somebody that looked like us.
Right.
Which is sad, but
something. And it didn't have to be a grape. And sorry to cut you off, but it could be anything. It could be a home invasion. It could be
that's actually more of what I was thinking. Like, it's
Right.
more of an intimate thing where you're like, I really don't want to be around these people.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, I'm done. Like, yeah.
Because that's how it felt. Like, for somebody to literally, it's one thing to change pace, and I always tell my daughters, yo, like, You walk at nighttime, you walk in the road, fam. You don't walk on no sidewalk next to no people's house. If you can, if you know the area. But in my opinion, it's always better to be seen lit. You never know, car, you know what I'm saying? So you want to give yourself the most amount of chances. And if you're in the road walking, as obscure as it is, that catches people's attention. Somebody walking on the sidewalk, and then somebody just grabs them into their fucking housing unit, like the little cracks in the house. Yo, nobody's gonna ever see you again, dog. Like,
no, I understand.
So
that.
In retrospect, I was on the road,
right?
But me, I'm thinking I'm leaving the sidewalk for you. Like, my house is open. I'm in front of my crib. I'm trying to give you it was just, I don't know, it was like jarring because it was just like, did she just run? That was my reaction. I was like, did she just run?
She actually ran too.
Like she ran, and then she turned back and looked like, So and I was just like, At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was cheese. I was tight, bro. Like,
I've been through it, bro. That's 100%.
I was tight, but then and like what you're saying, if something like trauma or something, it manifests itself in different ways.
Yeah,
and you don't know when it's gonna come up.
Exactly.
One thing we're having problems with one of our kids right now is like she's afraid of bathing. So how do you out teach that? You have to bathe. So one of the things you're trying is like swimming lessons. You know what I mean? But that's a baby, and that's, you know what I'm saying? But like when you're talking about deep-seated issues, where do you go for that, right? For those type of things that happen to you. And if that's how you're interacting, she might not have ever seen a nigga like me like that in those. She probably didn't think that there's a nigga like that in her area. So she's walking,
right.
And you caught her off guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt, because honestly, I'm not gonna like I said, it was just jarring. I didn't 100%. Understand that people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but then I'm a man. When do we run from mans like that? Like we don't. That's not our nature to. You assess danger, so you're not gonna run because that's gonna cause a. You know what I'm saying? So we assess danger differently.
I don't know, nigga. I'm running.
If somebody's threatening me and I can't get out of the situation, that's different. You know what I mean? But it's essentially you're still assessing the danger.
Yeah, for sure.
You go into a situation, you're gonna be like, all right, worst case scenario, I'm
yeah. No, 100%. Oh yeah, so, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Like, you're not gonna put yourself in the most part as a man. For the most part, you're not gonna put yourself in a situation of danger. Women, respectfully, they don't live in that environment. That's not their arena. To come into a building and look for exits and what's that guy's hand? No.
And even though it should be, and sorry to cut you off, it should more for them than anybody else, because at the end of the day, and that's why I wouldn't even be mad at no woman doing that and moving like that, because I might be cheesed, but guess what? The day it comes that nigga actually does have some intentions for you, at least you've given yourself a chance to kind of get away, and you've given yourself the. You know what I'm saying? The scenario to be able to get out of that. Because guess what, bro? That guy gets anywhere near you and gets you, you're done. You can't defend that once they get to, if they get their hands on you, bro.
How many times have we said that on this channel? Us having sisters, shawties, women in our family, aunties. I always see these short. We always use that example of, shorty pushing the cart in the grocery store.
Right.
And then she sees you and she's frailing up like, bitch, if I wanted to take that, there's nobody in the store that can stop me from getting there, especially in this proximity.
Right.
So
in this environment, it does cheese me, dog, for sure. Because especially when it's like, but you're in public, bro. Nobody's doing nothing, bro.
Nobody's doing that shit.
Nobody's doing you nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
relax.
And it was just something of note that I seen. And and it, for the most part, people will keep their distance, but it's not like to that extent. And that's the only reason why it was of note. I'm like, did she, I'm putting the garbage out, like, did this bitch just run? Like that's literally what it was like. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show you on the last EP we had and all of that, but the things that happened, So but yeah. This is another episode of the Brothers Grim podcast. I'm here with your boy AK.
Yeah, I'm your boy Dub, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So how your week been, bro?
Man, week's been
It's weird having a camera. I gotta look at you, but I'm looking at you. But
I feel like I know I'd be doing the same. I did that the whole time now. I just been you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, the week has been the week has been the week, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really crazy, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I can't really say, I can't really complain either, bro. You know what I'm saying? How about you, bro?
Yeah, I can't call it, man. I'll say about the same thing, you know. Just
Yeah, no doubt.
you know, just crushed another week type shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know. Funny thing, I would say the lesson learned this week is I have never felt more that saying where it's like, you know, if you're in a room with everybody and everybody threw up their problems, how many people would grab yours? You know,
I never heard that one, but okay.
Before it landed, you know what I mean? So, but you understand the concept, right? So if you're in a room full of people,
right,
and we all had to throw our problems up in the air, you'd be surprised at how much people would rather your problems than their own.
That's fucking
right. So that's something I really,
that's profound.
Really learned this week.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, shit, man. Like, and it's always funny, you know, as people, we're always like, you know, but like health, you know?
Yeah.
And health is, it's one of the most things taken for granted.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't want to go into nothing crazy, you know, spiel on it. But yeah, definitely, that's something that was something that I learned this week. You know what I'm saying? Aside from it being,
well, I mean, honestly, I mean, you know me, man. I'm always sort of, you know, all about the health and shit like that. I don't always, you know, follow the best practices or whatever, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still doing the 1 meal a day thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, health is definitely something that's on my mind often, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you start seeing certain shit go down, bro. Like, you know, you see people get sick out of nowhere or whatever. You hear stories, you read things, you see shit, and it's just like, holy fuck, bro. Like, it's fragile, man. You know what I'm saying? Like life is fragile as fuck,
very
bro.
fragile, man.
So,
like, it's something we take for granted all the time. Like, yo, you know, the audacity of you to think you're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's crazy. But yet we always like you plan for next week sometimes.
You plan.
So
yeah.
All right. So that being said, I just want to. It's not really the main topic, but I seen the short.
My dad to buy me a car. Right? And around the time, the nigga had money, you know what I'm saying? He was dealing with drugs and blah, 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 whatever the case may be, what he was dealing with. He had a stepdaughter at the time, right? You know what I'm saying? He ended up buying her a car before he bought me. He denied me for a car.
Dirty
motherfucker. Car, right? And them times, I just felt like I was the most angriest motherfucker, right? And I always wanted to fight my dad. I felt like I owed my dad a favor. I think, to this day, Dad, I owe you an ass whooping, dog, for buying my stepsister that car, dog.
He was there wrong.
Me. Yeah, the nigga sent me to go ask my stepdad, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because my stepdad was, you know, he was getting money too, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, go ask him. I'm like, why the fuck would you tell me that? Right. No, I should have slapped the shit out of him that fucking day, right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I regret I let that shit slide.
So I wanted to get.
I didn't really understand what was going on there, to be honest.
Okay, so the man said, "Okay, do you want to hear it for yourself? Do you want to hear it for yourself?
All right, you can see that.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I thought you were able to hear it through the mic.
No, I did, but I just didn't understand.
Sometimes looking at it definitely helps you.
I think in this case that might be the case. Let's see.
I asked my dad to buy me a car. Right? And around the time, the nigga had money, you know what I'm saying? He was dealing with drugs and blah, 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 whatever the case may be, what he was dealing with. He had a stepdaughter at the time, right? You know what I'm saying? He ended up buying her a car before he bought me. He denied me for a car.
Dirty motherfucker.
A car, right? And them times, I just felt like I was the most angriest motherfucker, right? And I always wanted to fight my dad. I felt like I owed my dad a favor. I think, to this day, Dad, I owe you an ass whooping, dog, for buying my stepsister that car, dog.
Yeah, he was there wrong.
Me. Yeah, the nigga sent me to go ask my stepdad, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because my stepdad was, you know, he was getting money too, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, go ask him. Like, why the fuck would you tell me that, dog? I should have slapped the shit out of him that fucking day, right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I regret
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can say this much. The first thing I think of when I see that is just like, bro, you're a grown man. Like, why are you talking about this right now? Like, what? What? Like, I don't understand. I mean, you know, my first car, I bought that shit myself. Like, I don't know. I never waited around. Like, I never, like, the luxury of him to even say that, you know what I mean, is obviously, you know, everybody built different. So, I mean, I guess he ain't built like that. Like, I'm off the rip, I'm going to say that. But I don't know. That was a clip, and maybe there's more context to it that I'm not aware of. But,
definitely.
I mean, yeah, I guess if there's any takeaway from that, it's like, bro, that's not a good. I wouldn't be on the internet saying that for sure. Nope. I would not go on the internet talking like that.
Wasn't it you that told me, man, nobody in this world, nobody in this life owes you anything, fam?
Yes.
So whoever didn't teach you that, that's on them, bro. You know, the fact that you want to go fight a next man for, well, I think the scenario was he provided for his stepdaughter. You know what? Being a stepfather, I understand that. You know, sometimes your own kin doesn't do it well. Like they don't deserve the shit that I'm providing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, context, that nigga could have been living with his mom and now he's with his new shit. And he's seeing her every day. She's doing the things that he's acting. Remember, he probably left that situation to create a new one. And this situation is where he wants to put all of his resources. Now, my stepdaughter is doing blessed. Hey, I want to give you a good step up. I tried with those motherfuckers. They weren't working. You know, look at this nigga. He's mad that this nigga is not giving him a car. Are you fucking kidding me?
And on top of that, fuck the context, because at the end of the day, like, he would have provided the context if there was any. And there are situations where I would side with him. Like, for instance, like, let's just say he was doing his shit. He was doing his shit. He was carrying his weight. You know what I mean? He was staying out of trouble. He was doing everything. And I mean, obviously, given that, you know, he's younger than he looks in the video. I mean, I don't know how old he's been, but like this, he was talking about back in the day, for instance, right? And he's, you know what I'm saying? So he's, you know, he's working, he's pulling his weight, he's doing his thing, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And the stepdaughter is out there ratchet as fuck, just, you know what I'm saying, on some fuck shit. And his real biological pops, who has the means to help him out a little more, and seeing that I'm over here trying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying. You denying me the shit, but you give it to somebody who's not even your fucking actual kin. Like, yeah, then I could say, yes, I could side with him on that. It would hurt a bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would look at it like, are you for real? Like, it definitely would change the relationship for me personally if that was my pops in that particular situation. Yeah, that's something that I would probably hold on to for a bit. Not that I would hold a grudge necessarily, but I would, yeah. So that, like, I could understand.
Okay. Yeah, but that's not the scenario.
That's not the scenario. That's what I'm saying. No, that is not this scenario.
But that's, yeah, okay.
So, but that's the only scenario I could see. I could accept a grown man talking like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you would have to outline the whole thing like that. Like, you would have to start with that. First of all, I was, you know, I was doing it, and I changed my life around. I was being consistent. I was pulling my weight. And I could have used a little hand to get that first car. And
who better to go to than my dad?
And who better to go to than my dad, or even if whoever it is, whether it's your mom or your dad, you know what I'm saying? You go to them, they're like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that's the other thing too, with a lot of the times with certain parents, is that they go off of, because, you know, it's kind of like favoritism, for instance, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll look at you like, well, you can get your own shit. You've always been independent, bro. But this one over here, you know,
they need
the help for real. But it's like, I don't agree with that fully. I mean, I can understand that, but like, how are you teaching them anything if you're just enabling whatever is wrong with them that they can't get on their own feet from anyways? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Very logical points you are bringing up, sir. I think that's that's what we're dealing with right now in society. Pardon me.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's the giving these children choices, bitch. You don't deserve the shit. You ain't have the life expectancy or knowledge to earn these choices. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the fucking issue. You know what I mean? Like why society looks the way it is, because we're not armoring our children in the crib.
Right.
You know, yo, if you're doing something fucked up, I'm not gonna reward bad behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
But the society says reward the bad behavior.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that situation there, homeboy sounds a little bit bitter for sure, but that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why he would say that. That's not like a cool thing. Like, my dad didn't give me a car. Like, come on, fam. You know what I mean?
This is what I mean. Like
who says that? Like, you know, if you're
who goes on the internet and says that? Like, and if I am that salty, the only person that's gonna know that is
I want to fight my dad because he didn't give me a whip.
That is
one
of the craziest things. Like, even saying it even over again right now, I'm like, bro, you look crazy.
Because he gave my car to my sister. Told me,
and on top of that was your sister. Like, of course, like, okay, like I even more understand that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's your sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? Would you want her taking the bus where there's all types of shit going on?
You know, you're
get off the. But we were just talking about going down dark alleys and all of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you really want driving. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know. For all we know, that pops can get on the internet and be like, "Yo, look, she needed to go to school, bro." And
this nigga was fucking.
And she was working. Yeah, and this nigga was out there doing dumb shit, just doing you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. We don't. And when a nigga don't provide context, you can pretty much rest assured that
no, you leave it to me
because you didn't fucking deserve it.
You didn't deserve it, and you leave it to me for speculation.
And so you leave it to me for speculation, regardless. Yeah, exactly.
That's the lob. You threw the lob up off the backboard. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
trust me.
So that I just wanted to bring that particular. I just seen that in the whip just now.
Right.
So it wasn't there's no main topic. One of the topics though is I definitely I maybe I misheard it when I wrote it down because I was listening to something I was driving. But would you be cool? Okay, would you? Yeah. All right. So would you want to be with someone who would rather lie about their sexual satisfaction with you to you?
You're gonna have to run that one again, bro. Say that again.
Okay, so would you want to be with someone who would rather lie about their sexual satisfaction with you to you? So you guys smash, yo, baby, I nutted like 5 times. Well, realistically, she didn't nut.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know. Why would I want her to lie? Why would I be okay with her lying? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And at the end of the day, so you look at it like this.
Why you do that? Oh, because you don't want to keep looking at the screen?
No, actually, I'm gonna open up something because I want to start pulling up shit. Like, I wanted to get my TikTok up on here so I can pull up some of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then share the shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Actually, I could probably just use the next tab. I'll try that, but I don't think it's gonna stop recording, right? Nah, it ain't gonna stop recording, so I could do that. But yeah, basically, bro, to elaborate more on that, like, if a woman is really can this thing shut up, bro? What is this? Yo, get out of here. This is what I don't like about TikTok, bro. You open this shit. Yo, hey, yo. Hey, yo, bro. Y'all, yo, shut up. All right, fuck you.
Just pull it up off your phone.
I can't fucking believe
that shit was an assault, fam. That shit came. Hey, what do you guys do,
bro?
Like, fuck, bro, chill, man.
What that was it? Yeah, like that's the thing about TikTok. You open the app and it's boom straight away into a fucking video. You're getting blasted dancing. Yeah, immediately, bro. But yeah, I mean, see. Let me ask you something, bro. Like, is that like you know on TV? You know, women will say, It's always like on TV and movies. It's this thing where women fake the orgasm. Like what?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm here for all the bullshit. I
you
want to
bust-
make you nut. You know what I'm saying?
If you didn't bust, that's okay. Like, okay, but what you lying about it for?
If you didn't bust, that's what I'm talking about. If you didn't bust, I'm here for all of that. Teach me. You know what I'm saying? Let me learn your body type shit.
What the fuck? What's wrong with motherfucker Keith Sweat out this one? Whoever
teach me. Right? So there's no I
want to know your body.
You see the new R. Kelly song?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard a clip.
Yo, I don't know. To me, it just sounds like more shit. Like it sounds shitty.
More what?
Like he sounds shittier to me. Like
everybody said he killed it. I don't know. The vocals is still there. I just thought that obviously, like it's not
because he's recording from in prison. Right?
He's recording. No, so not only that.
Okay,
but, bro,
that's what I did. I thought
recording from prison is not an excuse when you have Vybz Kartel made some of his biggest songs in fucking prison, bro. So at the end of the day, it's not about prison, but I feel like that whole thing was that was his outlet. That was just an outlet thing. You know what I'm saying? That was it. He wasn't in there trying to make a hit. I think he was that was an outlet thing. Exactly. He had some shit that he had to get off his mind. That's why they said there's some residual shit he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like he's still getting streams and shit. But he's not getting none of the bread.
That's fucking crazy. That shit is going to the estate?
I guess it's going to either the estate or whoever has access to I don't know. Somebody's getting it though. If it's not him, somebody is getting it.
It's probably a Auschwitz or something like that. That's probably it.
Or it is going to this day, and like when he gets out, which is probably going to be never. But when he does get out, he's gonna have some shit. I have no idea, bro.
So how is he not? How is he in? And I heard that Diddy's potentially getting out.
They just added 2 charges on the nigga yesterday.
Oh, okay. So that must have been. My bad.
I know what you're saying. You're probably saying that because they dropped some shit.
Yeah,
they dropped some charges.
Some shit I seen.
They did drop some charges, but I don't think that's from the sound of it sounds bad for Diddy. I'll say that much. And he hasn't even been out, right? He's literally locked up currently, bro.
Yeah, man, you can't be beating bitches on fucking camera.
If you're Diddy, one of the richest rap moguls ever, and you couldn't bail yourself out, then it's bad for you, bro.
You're not getting off.
I don't know if you're getting no, but nowadays for some reason it's this new trend. People are beating Ricos. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is everybody that's 90%?
97%.
Shit, dog.
97%.
Let me tell you something, man. Young Thug's lawyer had to probably nibble the nutsack of a fucking angel to get out of that fucking deal.
Trust me, bro.
Because I don't know how you did that.
The only reason
that shit
why
was televised.
For me, the craziest was the 6ix9ine one because that was certified RICO. That was federal. That wasn't like with Thug. It was like a state thing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the state police that got involved with everything, and it was the RICO charges from the state, like you know what I'm saying?
So the feds supersede the state.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, because it's a nationwide oversight thing.
Right.
Like that's FBI.
Right. So the feds were on the 6ix9ine case.
Yes.
Wow.
FBI.
That's crazy.
But I don't think this Thug thing was necessarily FBI. If it was, then I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it was a state thing. So
it was the state that was trying to charge him with the RICO.
I think the state tried him with the RICO. I could be totally wrong, but that's what
You don't want to be that prosecuting lawyer on that. You don't want to have anything to do with that particular regime that lets a fucking rapper walk on that side of the game, bro.
You don't, but you definitely want to be his lawyer.
Oh my, that lawyer's
what
billionaire?
Oh
probably.
My goodness, bro.
Oh,
you ever see, bro? Look up. Let me see if we can find this, bro. Look up. Actually, no, I'm gonna look it up. Look up Lil Durk's lawyer.
Yeah, the sexy bitch.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking
bro. I fucking could not believe that.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Look at that.
Unfucking believable, bro. Unfucking believable. I might have to share the motherfucking
from
screen,
the land of Melconia. Right.
Oh man, it's been a minute since I've been on this platform,
it's this one,
bro.
Man. It's one of these ones, fam.
Share screen. Presentation. What the fuck does that mean?
Nah, you're gonna do some extra shit.
It's gonna go. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be on some bullshit. Oh my goodness, bro. What? Picture in a picture. Yeah, hell yeah.
Allow this time. So you guys are seeing that.
My goodness. My goodness.
Yeah.
And you're just a.
I think you have to.
I would have to go here
and press it.
And
go to the black shorts. Black shorts.
Oh no, not that one. Black shorts. Okay.
Just wanted to get me a little gander. She's the one on the left.
She's the one on the left. She's the one on the left. Yeah, so she's not the one in the black shorts actually, but
black shorts.
Both of them.
Fine.
Both of them.
Black. Let me see the black joint.
This joint right here.
Yeah.
See, yeah, bro. Like, wow.
I wouldn't mind that. Yo, go to me. I'm about the regular stuff. Go to the white shirt. Yeah, you see that? Go into the barbecue. Make sure you get the potato salad. You know.
So, this is your joint, right? Say this is your joint.
All right.
So you cool with her going on like this, right?
I mean, she's bad already. She has you put that bitch in a garbage bag and she has what it takes to look good. So yes, there's gonna be certain things I'm gonna have to be cool letting her slide in.
Okay.
Shorts and a t-shirt, I think you can get away with.
All right,
it's not grips in the body. It's not hot. The bomb she's doing what the bomb she does, fam. You know what I'm saying? But like she's not tighten it up. Like,
what? In this?
In this? Yes. No, fam.
What? Bro.
The shirt, bitches wear tight tops. You know what I'm saying? And the pants is loose.
Look at the titties, bro.
Yo, the titties is tittying, fam. They gots to do that.
Man, okay.
She's not going to the store like that. No.
That's right. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was my next thing. I was gonna say, all right, baby. So so I'm gonna be going to the store. Exactly.
No.
Right? If you with me, yeah, okay, that's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, bro. I mean,
I don't listen, maybe if we're going to an event, you could wear that.
Right.
What she got on right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Family, if out of the pictures that I'm seeing, the family thing is like the shorts thing that I was, I would be cool with that. Like
the family thing.
A family thing, maybe a little bit more covered up, but like, I mean, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Go up to that top right picture. This one.
This right here?
Yeah. No, that's too business. But yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? When you do the business get up, and you still
look. This is what I
have to show the titties.
Melconia, fam. You can't cover them. Them titties is
yes, you can.
With the full turtleneck. Okay, then put on a turtleneck there, bitch.
Hey, it don't even have to be a turtleneck.
Little white joint.
It could be whatever joint. The titties do not have to be displayed, bro. They don't. Not unless, like, why? Like, and this is one thing I would love to.
She can't have a man.
This is one thing that I would love to. I don't think she has a man.
You know.
And this, I don't think she has a man, bro. But who knows, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But going back to the
question.
The question. You know what I'm saying? I would love to know why that was ever done, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I've been with women in the past that never had an orgasm yet.
And then they had one with you.
No, not saying that they had one with me, but they didn't have one up until that point. And there was one in particular I'm thinking of that I couldn't do it.
Them roses is undefeated.
Not that she but she wasn't bugging either. You know what I'm saying? She was.
Did she have something traumatic happen to her? Like,
I don't know.
Was she from the African nation?
No,
where they be doing that barbaric practice?
She was Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say that much. I mean, lots of people are Muslim. She was particularly from the Middle East.
Aye.
Feel me? But as far as you know what I'm saying, like trauma, I don't know. I don't think so. There was no indication of trauma there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just know by the way that people move.
Some people don't have the time to, you know, because I feel like, you know, especially that particular thing, you know, knowing yourself on an intimate level, like beating off and shit like that. It's not.
You say beating off?
Yeah, beating off.
And so you're
knowing yourself like that. You know? Why I'm saying you here, because, you know, some people, like, I believe for shorties, for them, just what I think, okay? I think there's a certain level of exploration that has to happen with a shorty for herself to kind of unlock that ability. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fair, so you have to know yourself. You have to know what works for you. So if you have I've been victim of it too. I'm just going in there and you're smashing, and you're thinking you're doing God's work. You know, and nothing's happening in there because you didn't, like, that person didn't know themselves enough.
Yeah.
Right? You could definitely contribute to it, and they'll tell you it's good or whatever, but, like, that's not your issue certain times.
Yeah.
And I think if the exploration isn't done on the own, to kind of, like, if it's difficult for everybody else and you're not trying to unlock it, who else could unlock it?
Yeah, who is gonna do that? But yeah, that's,
you know what I'm saying.
That makes a lot of sense.
So that's kind of how I look at those particular things. So to the question, like, yo, I would definitely. That's why I said I'm willing to learn shorty in that situation. If that's if I can't make you do that,
but don't lie, bro.
Don't you know? Don't lie. I mean, yeah, don't fucking lie.
No.
Lying about that particular will fuck with my head top, bro. You lie about that and you pull that out for me. Certain niggas build up their whole, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's just like, if you feel the need,
beat down a thing.
Yeah, bro. Because if you feel the need to lie about that, then, like, you would lie about fucking anything, really. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, or maybe not. I don't know, but yeah, nah, they don't need to lie about that. We'll just keep it on it, bro.
Okay. All right. So you ever see our you ever see our fucking parents' pictures from when, like, they went to school? And so my question is, what do you think it is that made our parents seem so old when you look at, like, their old high school pics? Even when you look at our elementary school pictures and stuff like that, it's, like, really super, like, we look older, fam.
What do you mean?
I would have to show you a picture. I feel like the dress was so much. I don't know, man. And I may have worded that question. We're gonna come back to that question, bro.
Okay, all right, we can come back. Now, I'm just trying to figure out how you. It sounds like an interesting question. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so
go look at a picture of, like, that's the thing. That's, like, how to word the question to where I'm trying to ask you the question.
Yeah.
So look at an old picture. Look at pictures of, fuck, man. They used to be like how our parents looked when they were in high school.
Oh, wait.
And how they looked almost grown already.
Oh, are you talking about the thing where when you look back on pictures of people from our parents' era in high school, how they looked grown already?
Yes. That.
Okay. So now, and you're saying that, why was that?
Yeah. Like, what do you think that is?
Bro, I personally feel like it probably has a lot to do with just products and shit that people use, and like, you know, over time, people just like businesses of healthcare, skincare products just, you know, compete with each other. So the you know, here's this thing. No, this thing is better. No, this thing's better. And you're constantly trying to improve the shit, and then the result of that is just, you know, shit just, and things are more accessible. So I personally do think that as time goes on, and actually no, let me say I thought that was the case until I started noticing that the millennial era looks younger in a lot of cases than these Gen Z,
which is the one before us.
the one before us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because because I do.
I mean, I'm here on the internet saying I'm a fucking millennial, but all right, whatever. Fuck y'all. All right. But yeah. But go ahead.
I find like the clothing had a lot to do with it. Like we were dressed up a certain way. At least I'm talking about for me. When I look back at them, you just, you know, like the dress was different. Like people were coming to school in jean jackets and all kind of weirdo, you know what I'm saying? But maybe it's just the fashion for me, you know, because what you wear definitely can change your appearance.
But yes, so what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that if you look at photos of yourself in high school, you think like what?
No, I agree with what you're saying. That we look younger. Like we look like fucking young ass kids that are in the appropriate time period.
Okay, gotcha.
But when we look at our parents, it's like, yo, what's wrong with these?
Why was you looking all grown?
Yeah,
like, this is her. I seen a photo of my mom's in like grade 8, bro. I was like, there's no, how is this grade 8? You look like a grown woman.
Yeah.
And you know my mom's is somebody that does not age, bro. Like even like, and I'm looking at that from back then, and I'm like, okay, but then my mom's does not age, bro. Like nobody thinks my mom's is the age that she is.
No,
right? No, I show them people, and they're like, that is not your fucking mom, bro. Like I get that all the time. So you're absolutely right about the fashion. I think the fashion did play a big part in making you look old. And like I said too, fashion also goes into like that whole skincare. It goes into the whole thing, the styles, the hairstyles, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things just make you look older. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Certain styles, certain hairstyles, certain clothing styles make you look probably older.
Definitely, that's the conclusion I kind of came to with it.
Right.
To let it
oh shit! I'm just scaring Sarah sharing this stupid ass screen all the time.
This is just like we're like. You know all right, so I have a scenario for you. If you were guaranteed that either a heist would go through, or versus a bank robbery, and you were able to get away with it, which one would you be more likely to be able to accomplish on the back end? So if you robbed a museum, get a fence, or have a proper way to wash your money if you hit a bank.
Like so you're trying to ask me like which one I think is more lucrative, or just
so give you the bank robbery or the museum is a guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get out with it. Oh. Which one are you able to process? Which one in your state now are you more likely to be able to process? The cash or getting that fence from the heist?
I mean,
you really think it would be easier to wash the money?
I'm not a criminal, guys, but I would say the money. Give me the money.
So you think you'd be able to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one still.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
And you? I'm assuming the cash.
I would like to say I would love to be able to say that I would think that I could get a fence and pawn off something, you know, that's where my mind is, like my mind's eye is, you know. But realistically, open up a fucking laundromat or something like that and get somebody to cook the books. Yeah, I think you can do a lot more with cash. Let's be honest. I can't come to you with a Fabergé fucking egg and be like,
unless you had the direct line, like this is somebody who said, "Yo, if y'all do this, I got the bread here for you, and I'll even give y'all half right now."
I think
that could be different.
I think the fence might be a little bit easier to source than, because you have a lot. Think about you have a bank.
Well,
you got millions of dollars. Let's say you make off of millions of dollars. You can't even really move like that because you're gonna have to stay with your bread, fam. As soon as somebody picks up onto it, like, I mean, just imagine the level of paranoia you would have. Right? Could have.
No, so here's the thing, right? Like, because first of all, if you're doing this shit for a living, you should have bread up already before you even do that shit. So I feel like if you're able to do that, pull it off, use your own bread to maybe just get out of Dodge for a bit. You know what I'm saying? If you have a plan, I think the money is a lot easier. If you have a plan and you don't have to spend it all in one place. And if you have I think it's way more flexible. And that's the whole, because when you think about it, that's the whole purpose of the current currency structure that we have right now, is for flexibility. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Having money that's good everywhere. This paper is good in any store, any restaurant, anywhere, almost anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
nobody's checking serial numbers, but
I don't know about and that's the thing. I don't really know exactly about the serial numbers and all of that. Like, I don't know if you could flag money like that.
Not
like
unless
cash.
You're doing something stupid, man. But that's
all you really got to do is just go hit up the flea market one day and just, you know what I'm saying, or splurge out, or just make you make one big purchase of something that you can sell for sure, right, with that cash, or you make a couple of those. Like, I just feel like there's more options, bro.
You have more options, but I think the cleaner bread comes from you being able to find a fence. You can find one, because you only have to find one fence.
You only have to find out one, and then you're getting
majority. Let's say you get 70% of your bread back.
Yeah,
clean though.
Clean, and it's clean. Hopefully, it's clean. And and that's the other thing about dealing with those types of shit, is like, you don't know who you're dealing with too, right? Where it's like, if you know your crew, you can trust your crew, but the person you got a fence to, that's a whole other risk factor.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
But again, finding that one, and yeah, like, I mean, you got to think about it this way. It's much easier to conduct your life you just having a painting rolled up in your house than a fucking 2 million in your crib. You know, it's way easier to conduct your life. So what I'm saying is, you could take the time to find that fence.
Okay.
It's going to take more time.
It might take
100%.
Maybe not. No, and like I said, if you have the direct line and shit, then maybe not. But that's probably the only scenario that I would do that in. And I would have to make sure I do all of the verification process of the person first. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that you didn't have that direct line. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have any other options, because at the end of the day, you have to find a buyer for this particular thing. So yeah, having a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a little painting rolled up in a crib, it looks a lot less heavy, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, you know what I'm saying, and maybe hiding it would be easier and all of that shit.
Right.
But you're probably going to end up holding on to that longer than you would some cash. Some cash, you could really have a plan for that. You could spread it out. You can put some here, some there. You could do a lot with the cash.
You can do a lot with cash. I'm not going to deny that. Do a lot with the cash.
But anyway, to conclude, I'm going with the cash.
Going with the cash.
I'm going with the cold hard cash with it, bro.
All right.
Sure.
I like that one. So, okay, this one is a movie question, and now, because I know that you always have problems with the movies when I stump you with them, so I'm just gonna give you two. Everything Considered. Which is everything considered, acting, everything, right? Malcolm X versus Ray.
Damn.
I
know. You did it again, bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this. Get your hand on my pocket, Ray though.
Nah, nothing's fucking with Ray.
Nothing is.
I don't think anything is fucking with Ray. I don't think name something that's fucking with Ray. Name a performance that fucks with Ray in at least in that sector. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about like playing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like biography type shit. Biopic.
Yeah, dude. Pound for pound, that Jamie Foxx though. No, that performance, and maybe I had to put Malcolm X up there.
Yeah,
because not Denzel, bro. That was Malcolm to me.
Exactly. And believe me, even though I said that the way I said it, it's not necessarily that easy. But at the same time,
because it's the musician part though.
And yes,
I think that immediately gives you the upper hand on the competition.
It already gives you the upper hand.
He had to perform. He had to. The embodiment is different. The embodiment is different.
Although Denzel did, adopt the mannerisms very well and everything like that. He did do that.
Know of.
That's true. That we know of. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I've done my
research.
I was a little bit. I was fascinated with the Malcolm X story, so I did my shit when it comes to that. I've watched documentaries. I've done my little shit with it. I had my sort of temporary.
Were they ever alive at the same time? No.
On yeah, of course.
Malcolm and
Denzel, yeah. I mean, Denzel is like 70-something years old now.
So yeah, okay.
I mean, I know for sure. I don't know how old he might have been. Young. He might have been young, but he was definitely alive. I'm guessing.
Why I said that is because it is less likely that that Denzel could have got the mannerisms as well as he did versus Jamie Foxx, who had Homeboy there with him to help him with his mannerisms.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, because Ray Charles was definitely alive when that movie. Yeah, not for long after though.
No, not for that.
I feel like shortly after that film was released, he died. Yeah. No,
but he got the.
Am I tripping?
He got the one on. Yeah, we gotta look that up. He got the one on. I remember him getting the one-on-one insight from him, and that's why I think there was the crux, because I mean, Malcolm X is one of them ones, performance-wise, but Jamie Foxx, although impeccably talented, he did have that leg up by having Homeboy there to impress Ray Charles as your, for him to want to be around you and help coach. Yeah. I think that definitely adds a lot. When was the movie released? Oh, they can see this.
No, Ray Charles was not alive when the movie Ray was released in 2004. He died of liver disease in June 2000, just before the film's premiere. So I guess that makes sense. So Jamie Foxx won the best. Oh, so he won an Academy Award for this. So he won an Oscar for this.
Yeah.
But Denzel won an Oscar for Malcolm, didn't he?
I don't know. Look at that. I don't want to say it. Yeah. I feel like he deserves that. I think there was even a debate about that, but for Malcolm X, it's right there. Malcolm X Academy Awards. Best actor, best
definitely costume. Deserved an Oscar for Malcolm X, but Denzel had him beat in that one. Okay.
Yeah, this fucking doesn't help anything.
This doesn't, what the fuck? Academy Award, Malcolm X Academy Awards, best actor. I think he did. Nominee, Oscar, best actor. What? Let's see.
Yeah.
Come on. What?
Yeah, what did he?
What Oscars?
Denzel.
Oh my God! Tell me the movies. What? Oh my goodness, bro!
List of awards and nominations received by Denzel. So I guess we just gotta look at Malcolm X. Yeah. So he did. So he got nominated.
He won for Training Day and Glory, but he did not get the. Yeah.
That is a fucking.
So he won. How many Oscars does this nigga win? 3?
5.
Nah,
Oscars?
these are different.
Oh, okay. Those Golden Globes.
These are Golden. Yeah, and then so the Academy Awards is he won 2 for Glory and for Training Day. To me, it's crazy that he won an award for Training Day and not for.
Come on, man.
Malcolm
Training Day
X.
was fantastic, bro.
Oh, bro, it's fantastic as fuck. But I feel like, I mean, yeah. What am I gonna say about that? I mean, it's definite. I mean, it's yeah.
So did Ray? And Homeboy got an Oscar for Ray. He had to.
He did. Yeah, we saw that.
100%, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He had to. So okay, now we see the facts, right? So you're still saying Ray?
Yeah, 100%
over him.
But
the award has nothing to do with it.
No. I already said that before we even knew there was an award.
Right? No, I'm just after seeing it, I was trying to make sure that has nothing. Okay.
No.
I definitely want to go into it more, but Ray for me does less only because that scene where he dies in Malcolm X and what he was about to do and the realization of just the realization for somebody to be able to, like, I was with him. I felt like I was with him. Like he was a certain way that he changed up. And then he went to something that was better, that seemed better, seeing that program was a little skewed, tried to break off of that. And then, and at least the way that the movie portrayed it, I think that's a little bit more for me personally. Mm-hmm. I'm not shitting on fucking Ray at all.
All right.
In any sense,
mm-hmm.
But I just, for me, I like, and both of these movies I'm actually going to be showing my daughter. So I decided that I'm going to start, they're old enough to start giving them the blaxploitation movies. I want them to see Training Day. I want them to see Malcolm X. I want them to see Ray. I want them to see Juice. I want them to see Boys in the Hood, Menace. I want them to see all of these.
Yeah, they haven't seen those.
I want them to see these. I want them to see.
Yeah, let them see those, bro. Yeah.
All of that. So definitely something that I'm very excited to do. I know they're not gonna want to watch it. What's the other one? The one with Oprah and is it The Color Purple?
Roots.
The Color Purple.
Or The Color Purple.
Right. And all of those, I want them to see Precious. Like, they gotta, they have black, so they need to understand, like, yo, this is what your ancestors was dealing with, your portion the portion of you that is black, your ancestors as women, this is what they were dealing. I want them to, I just want them to see
almost,
it. I want them to see
that. I agree. I mean, I agree with like the juices and the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just for like that street smart thing.
Yes, for sure.
But I'll tell you, man, even as a kid, like them slave movies, bro.
Oh, dog.
They made me hate white people for a while, bro.
They did.
And honestly, I don't know. And like, if it wasn't for me, like, cause you could show that to them, and then it might really fuck with them and stay with them for real. So I would just say, and
I'll get them a little bit older on the slave movies.
Maybe a little bit older.
Yo, we were watching those movies.
And I honestly, and I don't know if I mean, and we were watching them, but that's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had each other, and it was a different time, and it was a different time. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Now the kids is a lot softer now, bro. And I feel like that could really impact them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it can impact them in a good way too. But yeah, I'm honestly not sure how I feel about it until they get to
the Color Purple, I'm gonna definitely chill.
Unless they ask, and it's like, I want to know, and they start asking them and be like, okay, I'm just letting you know right now. And they'd have to get the preliminary, discussion.
They have to get I think they have to get the first. You know what? Here's the funny thing. I was gonna say they need to get the first stuff first, but the first stuff is The Color Purple, Roots. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
But I think I'm gonna water it down. I'm gonna give them like I'm gonna pull them in. I'm gonna give them the juices first. They're gonna get juice. They're gonna get
maybe they get juice, or even some of the more like, because I mean technically like when you talk about a Ray,
you can't drop Malcolm on
when
it.
you drop it, no, but when you drop something like a Ray, that is a success story at the end of the day, right? He went through it, and at least they could see, Black people overcoming things as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's one approach. That could be one approach.
He definitely had a what is that word they call when there is like not adversary, but there's like a problem that you have to overcome.
Adversity? You said it basically. You said adversaries, but you basically said it.
Sorry, but yeah, people coming over. Okay, fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. So I think Ray should be the first movie.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
Because I was gonna go like I was gonna go Menace. Like that's just what I have. Like Boys in the Hood. Like my daughter's seen. But that's the first movie I ever seen with my youth that made me tear up while I was watching it with them.
Which one?
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
When Ricky died, I had to do one of these. I had to do one of those. Like, and I think it's just because I was watching it with my youth at the time, But
the way they did that scene, the way it was captured, was so fucking pivotal, bro. Like
it was one of the best death scenes in the Black cinema.
Just the way that they had him drop. And because you're looking at it like, yo, I would probably do that same shit, bro. And oh my god, bro.
I would have tried to jump over the fence.
I would have tried to jump over the fence. I think I would. I don't think I'd be just running, but bro, like you're thinking, you panic, right?
Yeah.
So then you're just like,
and he's not thinking like I'm trying to jump over the fence. I'm going to school for football. I am that nigga. I'm outrunning these bullets.
Yeah.
And that one. Okay, so another movie question I got for you, man, is actually Training Day versus Life.
Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, man. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it the other day. Such a good movie, bro.
Yeah, man.
But Training, I mean, and mind you, we're comparing a comedy with a totally different genre.
We're comparing acting right now. Is what we're doing.
Well, okay, but
that's where I'm coming from with the question.
But that's acting, but we're talking about like comedic actors versus Denzel Washington. I mean,
but those I'm with fucking Eddie Murphy is not a guy.
He's not a slouch, but I mean he's a particular, like Eddie Murphy in a drama. I mean, how many times have we really seen that? Martin Lawrence in a drama? Not really. We ain't really seen them in those joints.
So what you're saying, the drama is all end all be all?
No, I didn't say it's end all. No. I'm not saying it's end all be all. No, but it's just when you're now trying to draw a comparison now
apples to oranges,
and coming like cross, genre, what I'm saying, comparisons, which I'm saying I ain't totally against it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you go with a Training Day, this is a Academy Award, not even just nominated. Yeah, he won for that. Like, that's almost not even fair is what I'm really trying to say.
It's not fair. Life is...
I feel like it's not fair.
I think Life is a monster of a movie.
Monster? I mean, it was some... No, listen. Okay. All right. It's a huge movie.
Comedic movies don't even have... Most of them don't have good endings. Life had a good ending.
Comedic... don't have a good ending?
Most movies. It's hard to finish the third act of most comedic movies.
Hard to... Wait, you say what?
Most comedic movies, right? They don't... Like, the good stuff is in the first two acts. It's hard to finish off. Like, okay, Coming to America was, the end of it, everybody goes home happy. That's great. But, I mean, to finish it off, I feel like Life did it. They gave you the middle. They gave you the full sandwich, man. They gave you the full sandwich. They got away at the end of it. They showed you how they got away. They suffered through the movie. So it's not even like they were able to leave. They had to eat that. Their decision at the front, there was a whole bunch of decisions. There was injustice to them, for sure. but they were still in the wrong and they had to eat that. They got robbed in jail with the baseball you.
You know what? As saying all of this, let me go back. And I just watched this movie the other day. Life.
Standing on the bottles.
Let me. Yeah. So let me recant something here. Just when we're talking about drama, like the scenes that they did have, there were some serious scenes in that motherfucker for sure. You know what I'm saying? And they killed them. And also another thing is the acting with the once they got old and shit, and they started. The voice, the way that they Eddie Murphy, bro, especially. I mean, not only Eddie, but Eddie Murphy especially. You could tell he put an accent on. He was New York at first, and then you could tell that his accent switched, but only a little bit. He still kept a little bit of New York, but then he started turning the accent into like a Mississippi, like as if he was there for that long.
So long.
It's
subtleties,
unbelievable, unfucking. And Eddie Murphy is that guy when it comes to do. The man played on a movie, and he was like 8 different cast members, bro.
Nobody speaks about, like, people speak about it that know, but the Nutty Professors, bro, in entirety, those are. Well, I don't know. You have to be a mod person for me to look at you, know it's you, and it's not you, fam. It's your grandma. Your whole grandma, bro. Like your whole grandma's mad.
And everybody talks about Tyler Perry when it comes to this, bro, or whatever. I mean, I used to at least. I don't know. I don't even know where that nigga is right now. But Eddie Murphy did that, bro. Ben did that, and he did it. He was unmatched with it.
Man did it with Janet, nigga. Janet.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Everleen Jackson. I don't even know if that's her fucking middle name. But she fucking but she did that with her.
I said Everleen like he knows her middle name, guy. Bro, that killed me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I picked those two. Because when I look at Denzel in Training Day, and I know I'm saying this for the point, but I don't see Denzel. I just see a crooked cop, dog. I don't see Denzel.
I don't even see Denzel. I see Alonzo.
He
is a different person. Like
the
Alonzo is
the shoddy under the fucking bed.
Under the bed?
Like fucking the little. I got my little Spanish over here. Like, you know, coming in with regulated shit, and niggas is hating on him. Like, for real. Like, you can't. He's what pressure is, dog. That's pressure. He's coming into your block.
Literally, he literally pulled up and was absolutely just pressure with it. Their whole block, they put the birds just so that he's coming through, bro. Hey, yo, bro.
I'm coming through.
And he had the stamp. They didn't even like him, and they had to deal with him.
Niggas are standing up, watching niggas work out. Niggas are pressing, pumping iron, and niggas had to stop.
And I had to stop and watch him go through the block.
You good? Like, that's pressure. You can't, you know what I'm saying? That's one man. You pressure. He's going into a block. Why them won't even come in with the whole team?
With the whole team.
Stop this,
They
bro.
don't even go.
I don't see no Denzel there.
No.
I see Mr. Alonzo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and when I'm looking at Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in life, I'm not like they do a good job at melding, giving you the pie scene. Just the subtleties. Like, Martin Lawrence is not realizing, like, Martin thinks I can buy shit. Nigga, you ain't shit down here. And he has the swagger, like, like, I don't listen to my friend type shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, but his brethren is so street smart. He's like, nigga, bro, are you not seeing what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
That awareness, the subtleties in that movie.
Those subtleties. The subtleties were incredible, and I think I'm glad you brought that up, because I was thinking about that movie because I saw it the other day, and like when you see, and you mentioned a pie, and then when it came full circle, when he had to go, and then he's like, why it's only pies? And then he starts running, bro. The way that he was running, like, you just see the way this nigga was running, bro. I might have to pull that bitch up, bro.
The man was running, like, but you understand when he was running with the pie to eat the pie. It's just like, yo.
And then yeah. And then they both ended up standing on the bottles, bro. This shit was crazy.
That's 20-year pie right there, bro. That nigga had been bro. That's partly the reason they were in that fucking predicament, bro. Like, oh man. So, that these are.
I have to play this. Just the way that he was running, bro. Like, oh my goodness. This has got to be it. Oh no, this is in.
Go to another place.
Look, man, we've been traveling all day.
Yeah, let's go.
All we want is some coffee and a couple of slices of pie. Is that all right?
No, these are whites only pies.
But do you have any Negro pies?
Hey, Claude, come on now. This woman ain't got the recipe to no Negro pie. Where would she get that recipe? Another establishment, we can get us some pie or something. Come on, how far to the next
35 miles.
Come on,
I'm not driving no 35 miles to get no pie. Lady, ma'am, okay? Now, we want some pie, okay? We are hungry, okay? We want, Billy, we want some pie.
Let me take care of this.
Why somebody got to die because you want some pie?
Let me take care of
it.
Look here, look. We from New York. My name Ray Gibson, okay? How much it gonna cost to turn one of them white only pies into nigger pie?
How about I turn y'all into nigger pie?
So you say about 35.
35 miles.
You can find another establishment down the road,
Bro.
You know what's funny? I just noticed about that scene is that Ray is Eddie Murphy, right?
I want to say yeah.
He only pulls out the money towards the end. Because he realizes like it ain't really, we're not gonna get the pie, but like at the end, all right, cool.
No, he might have. I think what that was sorry to cut you off, but I think what that was him being like, yo, this nigga's going off right now. I don't know if he's gonna. Let me see what I could do.
Yeah, let me just get this bread out.
Let me get the bread out and then see what's going on there. And then they might be like, all right, bet, you know what? We're gonna charge y'all triple because y'all
right. And he has the big wad, so he's
got
ready
the big
to...
wad. You know what I'm saying? He's got to try to throw in a little bit of charm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if he was his preference, he would have just not even fucking went up in there like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but so out of the two, you said you're picking Training Day over Life.
Yeah. Like put it this way. Let's say you said you can only watch one, the other one you can never watch again.
Fuck, man.
The other one you could never
try
watch
to refrain
again
from those because but
that's basically what you're asking me, because especially when you do a cross genre joint like that where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
so
now when I put it like that,
so you're coming home every day. You're coming home every day from work. You can only put on one movie, Training Day versus Life. Holy fuck, man. Because Life is no slouch, bro. You know, I immediately want to jump to Training Day, fam. Because it kind of slow burns you. Like you get a little bit of that slow burn in the joint. But when it's popping, that second and third act is impeccable. And you know, when you go to the barber and you get a fade, I wouldn't know about that. I don't be getting no fades. But I imagine it's like the fade up in the first act of Training Day is immaculate. Yeah. Because it just brings you into that second and third so clean. But yo, listen, man. Life, from the beginning, you're getting 3 full 4-course meals in each act. You're getting to see that this guy is a way shoot and, you know, his bitch is gonna steam him. You know what I'm saying? I think he got robbed in the bathroom. I just imagine being that nigga. Like, yo, I'm finally up. Things are probably like kind of looking up for me. I can bring out my little thing. You know, I have my bread. No. My bread is here. I have my bread. I'm legit. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows you that one little situation, you got his shit robbed. Now he can't pay for the meal. Mm-hmm. Bro, I have the bread. Imagine trying to tell a shorty that. Like I had the bread. I had the bread, fam. Somebody robbed me. Oh yeah, this nigga robbed you. You know what I'm saying? You're getting that, and you're seeing their interactions literally change position. So to come in from work every day and watch a movie, fuck.
Well, let's just say you had to pick one. Like one's gotta go.
One's gotta go. One's gotta Training go. Day versus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dog.
You did this.
I know I did this, bro. I know I did this.
Yeah, dog. Honestly, now I'm really rethinking it because I'm like, okay, like, bro, like, oh, damn, bro. Honestly, bro, I think I'm leaning towards life now. I'm leaning towards life.
I think you get the two. Yeah, like
I feel like with life that you get a little bit more bang for your buck. You got a movie that spans over years. The storyline spans over so many years. There you get the what do you call it? The narrator, like the third person. You get the third person narrator in there.
Bernie Mac. You're not just getting.
You get Bernie Mac. You get all of these legends that are in there.
Yeah, you're not just getting Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. You're getting the whole cast of funny dudes. Anthony Anderson was in there.
Bloopers at the end. You get the outtakes after, during the closing credits.
Fucking the whole saga with Can't Get Right.
Yeah.
Was it Can't Get Right, the nigga that was the baseball nigga? Just imagine that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You finally come to terms, and again in the second act, you finally come to terms with, I'm not getting out of here. But I got this one you that can hit, and that actually him hitting gives me a little bit of power. Therefore, I feel a little bit of liberation in my cell, in my situation. I feel freedom, and even I think Martin was all like not really on it at first, or one of them was not really onto the program. But when I think it was Eddie Murphy, and then when he seen that this nigga could really hit, he's like, all right, cool. So now you see Eddie Murphy coming in, like, yeah, that's our guy, like also. And when that nigga came and took Can't Get Right away, and they were just like, yo, that's it. And they still had to suffer still after that, years after that. Like, it's just, anyways, bro. So I'm maybe life.
I'm thinking when it's all said and done, and like thinking about like one's really gotta go. Like I got it. You know what? Training Day is obviously training day, but
you got your award. Then
you got your award. You already got the Academy Award for it, bro. That movie has so much in there, and then when you talk about the Can't Get Right, and then when he read it up, the words that like,
and everybody stepped up,
and then everybody stepped up. Bro, that
yo, do you know how your jail, like, I don't even know. I just know camaraderie.
Yes.
And I just know when you go through it with your dogs,
yeah,
you guys have your own gravity. You're in your own protective field. Nothing can come in between that. So imagine all of them niggas stepping up together. We're united now. We're not in jail. This jail is our crib.
Bro, they had the boss. They're laughing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it, everybody was laughing.
Remember the fucking the house nigga? That nigga he didn't even remember when that guy left. I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy, the kind of gay guy, and he wanted to. Something happened where he got denied for bail or something like that.
Oh, that was I forgot the actor's name too, but he was in a lot of movies back in the day.
Yeah, he was in Joanna Man.
Yeah, Joanna Man. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, at that point when he was just like, yo, you got released, bro. Like, what are you tripping about? And then he's just like, well, fuck am I gonna do out there, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. My mom's gonna see me like this one. I don't. And you see that a lot, you know what I'm saying? In not only the jail movies, but I'm pretty sure that happens in real life too. But yeah,
you become something that that an environment you put yourself in made you to become, and you're not necessarily proud of it, and it only works in the environment that you are now being released out of.
Okay.
And it's just like what do I do? Where do I go? What can be done? And it deals with a lot, and I'm not taking anything away from Ethan Hawke and Mr. Denzel Washington.
You can't take, even if you wanted to, you can't.
They have the title, and that's why I feel a little bit easier, especially after discussing it with you, about going with life for those two. Just would you rather type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I actually wanted to start doing, but they're very lengthy to like write out everything like that, is I wanted to read some "Am I the Asshole" situations and see what you said. But we can do that. We can concentrate on those next.
Okay, we can do that next time or whatever.
Well,
if you have, I'm not no, I don't even know what that is.
So like, "Am I the Asshole" is pretty much somebody will write into Reddit and they'll give you a scenario about what happened to them, and essentially it will
I kind of, yeah,
right?
I think
So,
yeah.
You know, so I'll get into more of those later.
If you have some, you can spit it, man.
No, I don't have any. I was just
Okay,
saying that's something I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I guess. Okay, you know, this one just for light because I think we, you know, gotta start making a move. But, just something light. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Your top 4. You can only have 4 desserts for the rest of your life, aka your Mount Rushmore.
I'm not a dessert guy, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
So then it should make it easy for you then.
Nah, it makes it even. Well, yes and no, because I don't even know if I can name fucking 4 desserts.
I would say an apple crumble. For me,
yeah.
I love chocolate cake.
Okay.
Right. So let's say apple crumble, a chocolate cake, and an ice cream. If you consider ice cream by itself a dessert, then I will say that's 3 for me.
Okay.
I can't get that 4th. I don't know what else is considered a dessert that I'm gonna super indulge. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But that's what I mean. So like those.
I could tell you one thing, bro. After a meal, you know what I'm saying? Some macadamia nut cookies, bro.
They never thought about the cookies.
Yeah, those fresh cookies, bro.
Fresh
out the oven, the soft joints, the warm joints.
Cookies. That's my 4.
Right. Cause and then like
so fresh cookies.
For me, it's more like it's not desserts as much as that's the only thing I do indulge in terms of something that's considered dessert type. Is just snacks. You know what I'm saying? So it's the cookies, it's the chocolate covered cashews or almonds, and yeah, cake I don't really fuck with. Pie I do fuck with pie, but
not to the point
where it'd
be on your realm.
It wouldn't even really be on a because. But I mean, if I had to make one, pie is gonna have to be on there for sure because that's the only dessert.
So what type of pie then?
It's gonna have to be apple for sure.
Apple pie. So that's 3. So cookies, the chocolate covered almonds.
The chocolate covered almonds or cashews.
Cashews.
Yeah.
And then the apple pie.
And then the apple pie. And then to get a 4th.
Shit.
I know there's something. There's gotta be something.
You know why I thought this would resonate with you is because you eat a lot of different foods you're willing to try a lot more different foods than I am.
Okay.
So I figured, you know, in that journey of yours, you'd probably come into a 1-2 dessert that was like, you know?
No, not really, bro. I never get this. I never order dessert when I even go. You know, like for sushi, for instance, right? Because I don't think you fuck with sushi, right?
Fuck up my stomach.
Sushi, bro. I go there, and then you know what I'm saying. It's just the sushi, bro. I don't get nothing after that, you know.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. What else could there be? I mean, I don't really fuck with ice cream, but I guess ice cream would have to. If I had to, bro, then I guess I could put ice cream as number 4 still, you know.
Okay, so the chocolate covered cashews, the macadamia nut cookies or fresh cookies, ice cream, and the apple pie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, fucking whenever you heard it, motherfuckers. Yo, this has been another episode of the Bread is Grim. Don't know. I hope everybody is fuck you. Seen? You'll get this when you get it.
No doubt.
You don't know. Blessings.
Bless.